Season 3 of Ninjago Dragons Rising has been captivating to say the least, with each episode just bringing to light a new aspect of the show it didn't focus on earlier. From its intensive character arcs that characters undergo, to the lore being expanded to such a large scale where it can no longer be ignored. Season 3 of Dragons Rising has been nothing short of amazing, with even old characters making an appearance. Characters we haven't seen in a minute. Overall, this season is nothing short of incredible, and I'll tell you why. So first things first, I want to talk about the characters, and I want to talk about some dynamics. So we have Arin and Roz. First things first, we can just see the relationship between the two and how Roz is just constantly gaslighting and corrupting Arin, always holding that fact that he knows how to, find Arin's parents over Arin all the time, constantly reminding him of that fact, to where Arin just doesn't have a choice but to follow Roz, because that's the reason why, Arin followed Roz in the first place. And even as he's injured in his weakened state, Roz still controls Arin. He's still the one running the show, even though, Arin is the one with the legs and he's the one, active. Roz is still the one running the show, which is insane. Just goes to show you how, impactful and powerful of a character Roz is. Even in his weakened state, he's still able to dominate Arin in multiple ways. And we just see Roz consistently just gaslighting Arin to where bro just doesn't even know what to think anymore. And we just constantly see that every time he's with Roz, the light that was within him, that the ninja instilled within him, just constantly dwindles and dwindles away. And it's such a cool and interesting situation, because we know in the prior seasons, we just never really thought that Arin was I'm not gonna say he was one-dimensional, because he did have layers to his character, but I know that fans wanted to see Arin just much more of a deep dive into his character, more depth within him. And so with this season of Dragons Rising, I think fans are finally getting that. We're finally getting more depth with Arin, many more layers to his character, because now he's not just this, one-dimensional, positive, go-lucky kid, but now he actually is I don't know, he's just more realistic, and he has more of a realistic view on life, which is pretty cool and interesting. And obviously his relationship with Sora, and how that friendship basically was on thin ice, with how he just never really wanted to be around Sora nor the ninjas. And so yeah, it's the thing that's going on with Arin within this season was freaking phenomenal. I loved how the writers really nailed Arin's character in being fragile and unstable, to where we just didn't know what direction the writers were going to go with this character, and we just didn't know what Arin was going to become, so kudos to the writers for making Arin's character a lot more interesting and a lot more deep in this season. I can definitely say the least. This Arin's character arc is fire. And then expanding with his relationship with Sora, I love how the writers tied in Sora's flashback to meeting Arin, with them finally reuniting with each other, and just seeing that parallel, and how in the flashback Arin actually was the one who saved Sora from being kidnapped. And we just see how different their friendship was than it is today, and how Arin just really cared about Sora, because we know Sora, after leaving Imperium, she just didn't have a place in society. She didn't have a place that she can call home, and she just felt like an outcast. But when she met Arin, she finally found some place that she belonged, and so Arin was basically the person that made her feel at home and made her feel normal. And so I like the parallel with that, and how in the flashback Arin was saving Sora, and in the present Sora is kind of returning the favor and trying to save Arin, which is pretty cool nonetheless. And yeah, man, I'm just feeling for Sora and how she's really just trying to get her friend back. And then we have the villains, the Forbidden Five. Obviously we've had hints about these guys since season 2, I believe. So yeah, man, there's nothing to really say about them. They're pretty good villains. If I had to say one thing though, I would say that I wish that they got more screen time, because to me they felt like they were underlings for Thunderfang. I just felt like they were like doing his bidding, you know, like he had them wrapped around his finger. So I just didn't feel like they were like main bosses. Like I kind of see Roz as a threat more than I do the Forbidden Five, and they're supposed to be stronger than him, so it's pretty insane to me, at least. I just wish they could have gotten more screen time, more development as villains, and not just like, I don't know, just thrown at us that they were villains. But for what they did on screen and for their time on screen, they did a pretty good job, because they are strong as hell. They have like unique abilities, so I'm not going to shit on them too much. They're pretty good villains for what they were, and yeah, I'm not really mad at them at all. Especially Rox. Rox is a badass. And then Thunderfang. Thunderfang is such a breath of fresh air. Like, I've just been missing that menacing villain I don't know, that the heroes just had to like face, you know. Ever since Garmadon, to me at least, I just didn't feel like there was a villain that really challenged the ninja. But with Thunderfang, I felt that. With basically how obviously he was playing the Forbidden Five like a fiddle, manipulating them into them using the prismatic swords to release him from his chains and whatnot. And we just see this man causing so much havoc, and I just loved the lore behind him and wanting to be a Source Dragon, but was abandoned by the Source Dragons. And so in order to kind of prove his worth, he disbanded, and he just caused so much chaos and stuff, which is pretty cool. It's really cool actually. So yeah, man, Thunderfang is a menace, and he's still kicking. Even though, yes, the ninja may have defeated him, bro is still like a threat. He's still a threat. So yeah, man, Thunderfang is a really good villain. And you know, obviously I can't talk about Ninjago without talking about like their characters. So like, I want to just talk about each of their roles. So we have like Lloyd. I think Lloyd took a backseat in this season. He wasn't the main focus, obviously, but yeah, Lloyd is still getting the job done as leader. He's still trying to do his best to maintain the ninja and just trying to like fulfill Master Wu's like shoes and being the new sensei to everyone. And we just see Lloyd, and we see how shaken up he is about Arin's, you know, disappearance and whatnot. And we just see it's just weighing heavily on him. And I just love that inner like conflict within him, to where he doesn't know what else to do, and he's always doubting himself, always thinking that he's not capable of, you know, being sensei just because of Arin and all that. And I just love seeing that. I just love seeing like that character struggle within him, you know, because it makes him want to be a better person and a better, you know, sensei, which is pretty cool, man. And then we have like Nia and Kai. I love their banter in this season as well, because we know that they're kind of on a mission together to find Jay and everything. And I just love that we get more interactions between Kai and Nia, being that they're like siblings. And I just love their like sibling like bickering and all that, because it just like brings me back to season 1 with them. So yeah, it's always nice to see Kai and Nia together. And of course, Wildfire is along. And we know Wildfire, she just provides that comedic energy that we need to kind of lighten up the mood a little bit. Yeah, man. So like, I can't hate on them. Like the trio is like, they're doing their thing. And I just love that Nia still has hope for Jay and searching for him and all that. And I like that Jay was a part of this season, even though yes, he wasn't like revealed, his identity wasn't revealed or anything. He still like was within this season a lot, with him trying to hunt down, you know, Roz, because of, you know, Zeatrix hiring him to do that. And I love that we still have Zeatrix in the story. I'm glad that she's not like count off yet. I'm glad that she's still involved in all of this. And yeah, Jay just hunting Roz down. And I just love the fight sequences we get in this season. I'll talk about that later, but yeah, man, it's pretty cool seeing Jay around and how he's basically going under this alias of being this bounty hunter, trying to hunt down anyone that like he's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? And Jay just has like a cool demeanor to him, and it's just so cool getting Jay back in the story, because it's been such a long time. And I like how Nia is the only one that's able to really, you know, find out who his true identity is, because Nia is his girlfriend. Nia would be the only person that will know Jay, you know, from who he is and what he sounds like. So I like how Nia was the one to kind of find out who Jay really was. But unfortunately, Jay still doesn't have his memories because he still thinks he's the administration worker and everything. So it is bittersweet that we did find Jay, but we didn't find Jay, you know what I'm saying? So they still have a lot of work to do in that department, but I'm glad to see Jay again. And I forgot to mention Jay's new design. Like I said in the trailer video, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's starting to grow on me a little bit with the ponytail. I like it. I'm starting to like it, even though I may not be the biggest fan. It's warming. I'm warming up to it. It's not a bad design from what I initially thought. It's pretty good. So yeah, man, I'm glad to get Jay back, and I'm glad that Jay and Cole, they're still beefing, because even though Jay lost his memory, Cole goes into, embrace Jay and everything. Jay just roasts him. Oh man, I'm going to love Jay and Cole's little thing, rivalry in the next season. I'm going to love it so much, man. It's just cool getting Jay back in the story. I'm just so happy. And then speaking of Cole, Cole didn't really have a role in this season at all. He was basically like sidelined because, I don't know, honestly. I think they said that Cole was going to be doing his part in investigating in the land of the lost things. So my boy Cole had no role to play in this, season whatsoever. So yeah, man, I'm pretty tight on that, but Cole's gonna get his time to shine later on. I'm not worried about that at all. But on the plus side, we did get my boy Zane. We got a lot of development from Zane. Even though it wasn't anything too crazy, I'm just glad that Zane is given more respect in this season than the others, because obviously Zane, he gets his mojo back for sure. Like, bro ends up, having his own little solo journey where he's doing his part to find the prismatic swords and everything. So I'm glad they're giving him more respect in this season, and he's even able to face off against one of the Forbidden Five members and actually hold his own, which is freaking phenomenal. And Zane is always having to sacrifice himself in the end, but my boy is fine. And I love, oh my goodness, Pixel is back, man. Pixel is back in the story. I'm so glad Zane has his other half, his soulmate. I'm just so glad Pixel is back. She's such a cool character, and she's also able to throw down and help Zane. And I just love them reuniting, bro. Man, this season is giving Zane love. I'm telling you, this season is giving Zane so much love and respect. It's actually insane. So I'm glad my boy Zane is on the upside. I'm glad he's winning in this season, and hopefully they just continue to maintain this level of attention that they've been giving him, because I just can't put into words how happy I am that my boy Zane is getting like attention and respect from the writers. And don't even get me started on the old characters that made a return, like my boy Moro and him helping Arin. Oh my goodness, bro. It's so crazy seeing Moro again, and how he's basically on his redemption arc, and how he basically turned a new leaf, just now being some sort of guard of the spectral lands, and just helping people helping their souls pass over to the next line of existence. And I just like my boy Moro, just, still remembering Master Wu and everything like that, and how he connects that to Arin as they meet. And I don't know, man, it's just so cool seeing Moro again, and how he ties into the main story, because he still has a lot to do. Because at the end of the episode, my boy's soul is captured by Thunderfang, and he's just tied into all of this. So yeah, man, I'm glad my boy Moro is back in the story. And speaking of old characters, Dareth, my boy Dareth. Every day, this man just exudes comedy, bro. You see that he's going to one of the, what is it? I forgot the name of him. I think he's a Djinn. He goes to the Djinn to wish for Ninjago powers, Ninjutsu. My boy gets rejected. And in classic Dareth fashion, he just stands on business, just, pleading his case about him wanting to be a ninja and whatnot. Man, I'm just so glad we're getting our old characters back, and it just gives me hope that we'll see like old characters again, like Roman, Miko, probably even Garmadon. I think Garmadon is dead, so I don't even think that would happen. But just seeing old characters again is pretty phenomenal. And oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to mention Frack. the Superboy Frack. Oh my goodness, I love his addition to the group, to the show. He's so funny, man. I love his dynamic and chemistry with Sora. I can kind of see a ship potential in there. So any of the ship fans, man, I see y'all. I see what y'all are doing, because I can definitely see like the little love, I don't know, hints going on between them. I don't know, but I could just see like the chemistry between them, and I love their relationship and dynamic. And Frack is just a genuine dude, and like him just trying to help out in any way that he can. And I just love that he's just a new member to the group. He's a really, really good addition. It's just nothing short of incredible. So yeah, man, overall, those are just my thoughts of Dragons Rising Season 3. And this season was really short. Hopefully we get the next part or season in a few months, because I just can't wait, man. I'm just so excited that Dragons Rising is back. And yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little review. And please, guys, if you have any comments, please comment them down in the comment section down below on what you guys thought of the video, of the season. Did you guys enjoy the season? Did you guys prefer this season to like over like the other seasons? Like, I want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys liked the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, man, please guys, drop any more video ideas you guys have on Ninjago, because I will definitely make those videos available to y'all. So yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.